Welcome to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James.
In this video, we're going to cover 3 ways to make money in 2025 and beyond. So let's get stuck into it. Now, why would you want to know these 3 ways of making money? Well, let's be perfectly blunt and honest. Everyone talks about how money's not everything and money's not important and money doesn't buy you happiness and all this kind of, I'm just being honest. I call BS on all of that. When people say to you, money doesn't buy you happiness, well, my response is always, well, poverty doesn't buy you anything. What does poverty buy you? More drama, more stress, more problems. Do you know how many people are suffering out there because of a lack of money? Like, think about that. So when you put food on the table with the money that you've earned for your children, are you telling me that makes you sad? It doesn't. So money does bring you a certain level of happiness. What it doesn't bring you is fulfillment. And that's where you go out and do charity work and help other people and all that kind of stuff. I get that, right? So we should all be thinking about how we can generate more money, whether you're already comfortable with it or whether you're just starting out or whether you're struggling to make ends meet, whatever it is, you need to start diverting your focus to income generating activity. So in this quick video, I'm going to break down 3 things that you can do right this very moment to make more money. Number 1, let's kick it off. Sell your knowledge. What do I mean by that? What are you good at? What are you good at? Let's break down some scenarios, okay? For example, I am, in my opinion, one of the top public speakers in the world. Hands down, I believe it in my heart. I've got testimonials falling out of my backside. I have delivered talks all across the world. I know I freaking rock on stage. Therefore, I naturally get a lot of people asking me, hey, Jess, how do you become a better public speaker? How do you get better at speaking? How do you get better at articulating yourself? How can you stand up and speak with no notes and zero preparation without any stress or any kind of anxiety when you're on stage? How do you do that? I get all these questions all the time. Hence why it made sense for me to start teaching people what I know. So what does that mean for you? By the way, if you're interested in learning public speaking, just comment the word public speaking down below and I'll send you some free resources and hook you up, okay? Now, that was a side note. Now, here's the thing though. People were asking me to teach them. So, of course, I would teach them. So I was doing it one-to-one, I was doing it one-to-many, but it was very live and in person, okay? So why am I telling you that? The first thing you can do to make money right now is sell your knowledge on a consultancy basis, whether that's to teach people one-to-one or teach people in a workshop or a group or whatever. What is it that you're already good at that you can teach people? So I use public speaking for me as an example. Let me help you find some examples. What have you already achieved that you could teach someone else to achieve? For example, you might have been good at setting up your business and you've done really well. Can you teach someone else how to set up a business? You might be very good in a certain profession. Can you teach other people how to do it? You see where I'm going with this? Can you sell your knowledge? Now, you don't need to just teach them. Maybe you can just consult them. For example, if you are very good at, I don't know, interior design, and you currently do that as a job or whatever it is, then why don't you consult other people, sell your knowledge, consulting other people on how to do that, right? Or maybe you're good at marketing. Why don't you sell your time consulting other people on that? So what are you good at that you might be already doing either for yourself or for somebody else that you can actually go and sell either as consultations or teaching, learning, sell your knowledge to other people. This requires your time, by the way, okay? So you're either going to have to sell your time and consult them one-to-one, or you're going to have to sell your time and consult people one-to-many and coach them and help them with that and all that kind of stuff, okay? So many people who follow me are in the consultancy game, the coaching space, the information space, the service provider space. They are selling their time for money, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a big fan of it. You should be doing it because some of you can leverage a hell of a lot of money doing that sort of thing. So sell your time, your information, sell your knowledge, okay? That's a very, very good way. The second way for you to make money in this day and age is to create digital assets. Now, look, believe it or not, whether you like it or not, the digital learning, the edutech industry is growing and growing and growing. More and more people are turning to the internet to learn. And here's the interesting thing. Do you know the type of people who are turning to the internet to learn? People who are willing to pay for education that they actually want. What does that mean? Well, look, mainstream education. When you go to school, you go to college, you go to wherever you're going to go, you get shoehorned into learning stuff that maybe you don't want to learn. I don't know about you, but when I was in school, there were certain subjects that I just didn't want to be in the room, okay? But it's forced upon you and you have to go and do it. What's different about the edutech space is adults and young people alike are now searching for things that they actually want to learn. Entrepreneurship, mindset, spirituality, property, real estate, investing, stocks, shares, content creation, graphic design, you name it. People are searching right now for things that they want to learn that will add value to their personal, professional, and financial lives. And here's the problem. If they're looking and they can't find you, we have a problem. So I'm telling you now, and all you got to do is go out and check the Google keyword search and find out. You'll see millions of people every single day are searching for particular topics to learn about, particular subjects to learn on. And look, if you think, but hang on, Jess, hang on. Can't people just get all this information for free on YouTube? Why would they want to pay me? Well, let me explain something to you. When people don't pay, they don't pay attention. That's number one. Secondly, on YouTube and all this kind of stuff, binge watching all of these free videos and stuff, do you really actually think most people are going to have time to watch 3,000 hours worth of YouTube videos, then try and pick out a strategy to do, then go and make loads of mistakes, which you obviously know how to avoid? And do you really think people really want to do that? No. Silly people want to go and do that. Smart people would rather pay you to teach them exactly what to do. So what should you be doing? Taking the knowledge that's in your head and productizing it and turn it into some kind of digital asset. For example, it could be a mini course like an hour to 3 hours long. It could be a longer home study program, which could be several hours of content. By the way, don't think you have to put hundreds and hundreds of hours worth of content into some kind of course. It will actually put people off, okay? Just try and keep it condensed. Or you could have a recurring membership site, where people subscribe to, and each month they get new content or new drops or whatever it is, or maybe they get some live interaction with you as well, or part of a community, part of a group, and it's a recurring membership model, all right? But it's all based on you selling what you know. So what did I say earlier on? If you're knowledgeable in something, maybe you've gone through something yourself in life as well. Maybe you've gone through a divorce. Maybe you've gone through hardship. Maybe you've had a challenge raising your own kids. Maybe you've had a challenge with your health, whatever it is, and you've overcome it now. There's going to be someone out there who wants to learn that. And that's where you come in. And look, with the day and age of digital media and all this kind of stuff, people are looking all around the clock, which means you have a global market. It doesn't mean that you have to stay in your own country. This thing happens a lot, by the way. I say this a lot to people who are in foreign countries, or overseas countries, should I say, and they are going, but Jessen, there's no money in my country. There's not enough money in my country. I'm like, good, that's fine. Is your knowledge worth less to someone in a country where there's money? No. Providing you speak the same language, happy days. So go out there and create content and sell it to other people in different countries. If people can't afford you on your own doorstep, sell it elsewhere, right? So what are you knowledgeable in? And you package it up into some kind of mini course program, whatever it is. And by the way, if you want some help with that, comment the word digital assets. Just that's 2 words, by the way. Comment the words digital assets down below, and I will hook you up with some help with that to help you create digital assets very, very easily, very, very quickly, using some super cool AI and super cool software so that you can start earning really, really quickly. So if you want help with that, comment digital assets down below. Okay. Now, what's the third way to make money that I would recommend you do in 2025 and beyond? Look, this one, when I say it, you're going to go, oh, I knew that. Yes, you knew it. However, how many of you are actively doing more of it? Okay. So what is this strategy? This strategy is very simple. Sell other people's stuff. Look, you spend a lot of time at times making recommendations to your friends, recommending that restaurant down the road, recommending this thing you bought on Amazon, recommending this program that you did or whatever it is. Well, look, why don't you pick stuff that you enjoy, that you like, and sell it to your friends, sell it to other people. Now, they call this affiliate marketing, but the reason I haven't said affiliate marketing in a way here is because I don't want people to get conned by this whole get rich quick affiliate marketing nonsense that's out there. Okay. I do know people who make a lot of money from affiliate marketing, but they've been doing it for years, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of know-how to nail it consistently. So what can you and me, people who haven't got time to do that, or the knowledge or the experience to do that, what can we do? Well, look, it starts with you going, well, hey, how can I sell other people's stuff? Maybe there's a course you've done. Maybe there's someone that you like or you follow. Maybe, like, here's a great example. I know a lot of people who love Tony Robbins. For those of you who know who Tony Robbins is, if you don't, Google him. Where you been living? Under a rock, you know? Anyway, go and find out who Tony Robbins is, and you'll see he's got loads of fans. Millions of people all across the world love him. They love him. They love his programs. They love what he does. They love his courses. They love his events. They love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Do you know what a lot of these people do? They find other people who are like them, who love it too, and they resell his tickets, and they get a nice commission cut for that, and they've got nothing to deliver. Is this making sense? So you might want to find people who you align with, that you enjoy their stuff, and go find other people and sell their stuff. Now, for example, I personally have a very nice affiliate program for people who want to sell my programs, my courses, my products, my services. We help people with communication skills, public speaking skills, how to speak to sell, sales skills. We help people with building sales presentations, creating digital assets like membership sites, courses, sales funnels, websites, you name it, business automation software. We do so many different things that you could actually just recommend someone to, and we'll pay you. And for some of you, if you get them onto one of our recurring subscription platforms, we'll give you money every single freaking month just for giving us a name, a number, and an email address of someone who actually wants to buy something. And when they do, you get paid. And that's just very, very simple, and it works. So what I would say though, here's my caveat. Do not just sell random stuff to people, because remember, you've got zero control over the delivery of that. So if that person messes up, it's going to fall back on you, and they're going to say, hey, you referred me to this person and they're an idiot. Now, by the way, when you refer people to me, trust me, I've got your back. It's all good. You can go and see. We don't go out there and rip people off and do nonsense. We have lots of happy customers all across the world. So you're in good hands. And I've got way too much to lose being a public figure, doing what I do, and being a former psychiatric nurse. For those of you who don't know, I've got way too much on the line to go and hoodwink people and rip people off. Okay, so you can rest assured, anyone you send to us, we will look after them just like we would you as a customer. Okay, so if you want to help with that, if you want to start selling our stuff, then comment the word affiliate down below and we will hook you up. So I hope you found this useful. Let's recap. Don't go just yet. Just watch the recap real quick. Let's recap. What could you do? Sell your knowledge, consultancy, whether that's to teach people or consult people on something that you're good at. That could be one-to-one or one-to-many. Now, for example, I get paid £30,000 plus tax to go and consult people for one day. When I say one day, it's up to 6 hours face-to-face or online on their business or, you know, in their company or whatever it is. That's not bad for one day. Most people make that in a year here in the UK. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying you got to look at the value that you bring to the table. My knowledge has made people millions in their businesses. Therefore, when I sit with them for a day and I give them everything and they go off and crush it and make hundreds of thousands of pounds and millions of pounds or whatever it is, then that's a very small investment, if that makes any sense. Okay. Now, I'm not telling everyone here to go and charge £30,000. You might be better than me. Go and charge more if you want. It's up to you, but you got to start somewhere. Even if someone gave you £500 for a day just to consult them on something that you're good at, for most of us in the UK, at least, a lot of people are earning that in a week if they're lucky. Think about that. Okay. So your time is precious. Your knowledge is precious. So sell your knowledge to other people. Very, very important, especially with using your skills as a public speaker as well. If you want to do that one-to-many, that's very important. So remember, if you want help with public speaking, comment public speaking down below, and I'll send you some free resources and hook you up with some stuff that might help you. Okay. Second thing that we should be doing to making money in this day and age is digital assets, focusing on the edutech industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's growing and growing and growing and growing. And all you need to do is grab a very small section of that and you'll be happy. Okay. I'm very grateful and blessed that I've made a hell of a lot of money. I made over 22 million selling courses and programs and trainings in the training industry at this point in time. Okay. So my point is this is a very lucrative industry. All you need to do is take the knowledge out your head and put that into digital digital assets. If you want help with that, comment digital assets down below in the comments and I'll hook you up and I'll get my team to help you as well. And the third thing we said was selling other people's stuff. This doesn't have to be just digital, by the way. You could be, you could recommend someone's, services like an insurance broker. Like I've got friends of mine who are insurance brokers. They do mortgages, they do, loans, they do all kinds of stuff. And they say, Jess, listen, just refer people to us. Once they complete on a deal, we'll give you a few £1,000s. I'm like, that's easy money. Do you see what I'm saying? So what else can you align with offline, not just online, and start going out there and selling other people's stuff? Look, you'd be surprised, guys, how easy it is to do this. And if you want to become an affiliate of mine, if you want to sell my courses, my programs, I've got affiliate programs where you can get recurring income as well, all that kind of stuff. Just comment the word affiliate down below and we'll also hook you up on that. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you smash that notification bell as well so that you get notified every single time I go live or share content on this channel. My goal is to serve you as best as I can to help you level up in all areas of your life, and I want you to win, okay? I'll be my biggest blessing to help you win more. So please make sure you don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to comment down below as well if you want any help with public speaking, creating digital assets, or if you want to get out there and become one of our affiliates. All right. So I appreciate you guys. My name is Jessen James. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you on the next video.
You've been listening to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jessen James. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on all the channels. Links in the show notes. Please also leave a review and visit www.jessenjames.com to find more resources on how to create the life you deserve.